coupon code GARDENING10 to save 10% off your order. Welcome back to the Gardening with Joe and Ollie radio show. Jamming out to another show here. Time for your garden questions and our garden answers. Send it on over to gardentalkradio@gmail.com. That's gardentalkradio@gmail.com. You can also give us a call toll free coast to coast at 1-800-927-SHOW. That's 1-800-927-7469. And both of those locations of communication is still going to be open and accessible during our off season over the winter. So let's see what we can get through the top of the hour, Holly.
All right, so first question is, can I grow yacon from tubers bought from the market?
Yacons are a root vegetable that looks similar to a sweet potato but has an apple, watery, carrot taste and takes quite some time to grow. We are able to grow it here in what was Zone 5, now Zone 6. No, you cannot grow it from the tuber. We are only able to grow it from the rhizome year after year. We've got like 10th generation rhizomes or plants from a nursery in which sent us plants in 2014. I believe there is a way in order to grow it from seed, but that is more of a tropical thing, I believe. I'm not sure. I've not studied on that because that's not applicable to our growing situation. But we can grow it in our area, and I've seen it grown as cold as Zone 4. But it's a very unique crop, and we do have, if you want to learn more about that, we do have videos on our website, thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com. Put in yacon, and the search engine, you'll come up with the videos. I think there's a tab, too. YACONS is what how you spell that. All right, Holly, when is the right time to pick my broccoli? I know you're not a fan of broccoli.
No, I like broccoli.
Oh, you like broccoli.
No, it's cauliflower.
Cauliflower you don't like. Okay.
And it's not that I don't like cauliflower. Cauliflower doesn't like me.
Your body has different.
Yeah. All right. Things. So broccoli, when the main head is firm and tightly packed, deep green, that means it has stopped growing. See, it's kind of a visual thing. You can see that it's almost like what you would see at the store, where it's like that.
And if you miss it by a day, it starts to flower, which is edible.
Oh yeah.
You can eat it when it's flowering. And the additional, if you just remove the head of the broccoli, they will produce side shoots that can produce smaller heads of broccoli based on the size of the plant. If you're not wanting to get additional broccoli or the broccoli has exhausted itself, you can cut the stem off at the base ground level, remove the limbs and the leaves, and then take a peeler and peel the skin of the stalk and cut it very thinly, and you can make broccoli stalk slaw. You can also cook it down as well and consume the stalk of the plant as well. So it's not just one aspect of the plant consumption. There's multiple things of the plant in which you can consume.
All right. So it's getting cold in Illinois. When should I pick my loofah or loofahs squashes? They're all green. I don't want to lose them.
Just get them before the freeze. If it's going to freeze, go ahead and pick them. You can still peel them when they're green. However, if you miss it, they're not going to produce any more seeds, or the maturity of the seeds may be lacking, but you'll be able to get the loofah itself. But if it freezes, there's a good chance that the loofah will then become muck and mush, and you've lost the work that you've put into it. So again, you can harvest it early. The seeds may not be mature, but you'll be able to get it peeled. You can bring it in and let it dry, and then you can peel it that way. If you're not familiar what a loofah is, it's a plant that grows on a vine that looks like a very large zucchini, I guess. And when peeled, you have what is the loofah sponge, and you can do multiple different applications with the sponge. You can infuse it with soap and all kinds of other things.
Yeah, it's for washing.
And then
some people also just use it as like decorative. And
then there is side note, in the ocean there is like an ocean sponge too that you can
I forget what it's called.
But that we're not ocean people.
No.
But
we're not. But that's okay.
But yeah, if you've never grown it, we've been able to do it successfully a couple of times. and get loofahs. Yes,
Yeah, it's a type of gourd.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
I believe, and don't quote me. Can you eat loofah? I believe you can.
I think it has to get past a certain point, though. So we can, So loofah is something that is cool to grow. I think that people should grow it. It's even just the ones that we grew, we kept it decorative.
You can also, you can eat loofah. So when it's harvested young and it's tender. All right, we got time for, let's see here. I see a lot of canning recipes and ideals on social media and feel they might not be safe. How do I find a safe resource?
Sure. So you can go to like the National Center for Home Food Preservation, the Ball Canning website. You can also, if you have a local master canner in your area, they might have some recipes for you. And then also anything by Better Homes and Gardens. Those are safe recipes. There's another, there's a master canner in Santa Barbara, California, and it's SB, like Santa Barbara canning.com, sbcanning.com. I think I covered all of them at that point. Yeah.
All right. Well, we have come to the portion of the program where we discuss what we learned today. What did you learn today?
It's a twofer. I learned that Annie Griffith grows petunias, and also that cannellini beans, navy beans, and Great Northern beans are all different.
All right. I learned that fertilizer, though it is chemical and organic, I kind of knew it, but the intensity and the in-depth of how how it interacts with the soil and the environment on a more in-depth level than what I had already had knowledge of. So what we learned today is brought to you by Honey Bee Healthy.
Honeybeehealthy.com is serious about the business of bees and helping beekeepers maintain healthy and thriving hives. Whether you're a professional beekeeper or a bee hobbyist, we've got the products to help you maintain a healthy hive. Honey Bee Healthy products are made in the USA. Visit honeybeehealthy.com. Tune in next week.